so pretty.
Sante Sana. Okay, what's up, you guys? It's Mary. We wish us a like,
Subscribe
share,
and comment.
down below, you guys. I know we are doing a.
We were live when I. Okay, anyway, keep going on now.
But yes, we are doing a surprise live. Maybe because the internet still has been acting a little weird or whatever, and the best way for us to really upload stuff quickly so you guys can get it is via live.
I know.
So that's what we're gonna be doing.
Let us know if you actually like it. I mean, we were only doing live for Sister Wives, and they really liked it there. But let us know if you like this, even though this is the finale.
Yes.
For Life After Lockup.
Yes, it is, and it's probably around 1 a.m. over there, and it's about 9 o'clock over here
in the morning. As you can see, beautiful morning. Oh my goodness, it's so pretty.
Very gorgeous.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys, we just wanted to come and do a live today so that you guys can get this. I know this was supposed to be uploaded a while ago. We had internet issues, but we are back and we are ready to do this. We're going to go couple by couple, and I think we're going to first start with Brittany and Marcelino. They finally had their argument or whatever, stuff like that. They had a powwow, and they basically got into it or whatever. She ended up going upstairs, breaking his stuff, and yelling at him and everything.
Packing stuff, throwing it down the steps, and breaking their photos, like, the picture frame and all that.
And then she looked down at it and was like,
I
don't know what happened to us. And then Mom very shadily.
He walked away. He left.
Well, he left the building. She was upstairs. He was downstairs, walked out the door, whatever, stuff like that. And then Mom decided, and then she was like, well, what happened to us? And then Mom said threesomes. I kind of agree.
That's what happened to them.
Yeah.
When you brought that in your marriage. It's not every fantasy that you got to do. People have fantasies, right?
Mm.
But they don't need to act on them.
Yeah.
I mean, it just makes no sense to me. You know, like you may have a fantasy of driving past stoplights, red stoplights, but you're not going to do it
because
of the consequence.
Yeah.
So if you're willing to do that for a car and, stuff like that, why would you do that for your marriage? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. I thought it was very odd, but I do feel like that's the breakdown of their marriage.
That was the breakdown.
Yeah.
Because I think that he had said no for so long, and she kind of talked to him to say yes.
Yeah, because apparently he had rejected Amanda for a while.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, it's like she only wants to bring in women when it's on her terms, but when it's on my terms, it's not like ever a mutual decision or whatever. But I really feel like he kind of went out of his way. I don't know. I guess he couldn't really tell her how he felt emasculated, and he felt like, she just wasn't into him. Yeah. I feel like she completely...
No man wants to say that. I don't even think they...
No. I don't even think they have the vocabulary to say emasculated.
Like,
you emasculated me.
Yeah, they're not going to say that.
And I seriously doubt that he would have told her that, I feel like you were more into women when we were going through. Because he even said that, he felt like he saw that she was kind of more so into the woman. I'm pretty sure he was sitting there.
Watching as they were doing their stuff.
And she totally forgot about him.
Yeah.
And I feel like he probably didn't realize in that moment that she actually is into women completely.
Partners and, that kind of thing. So I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
And don't bring people into your relationships, period. Don't bring people, that's, your relationship is your sanctuary, it's sacred.
It's supposed to be a happy place.
A happy place. Not with all this other things. Like, and don't allow any of your partners to talk you into it. You don't want to do something like that. You don't want to do something like that. And they need to respect that boundary.
Yeah, exactly.
You have
feel like you have to put your foot down sometimes. You just have to be like, I'm not doing this. I have a good relationship. I have a good man who loves me and all this stuff. Like, you have gotten out of prison. You have found a man who's taking care of you, providing for you.
Taking care of the kids.
Taking care of the kids and all this stuff. And you decided to throw it all away because you wanted some 5 seconds of pleasure.
Exactly. I
just felt that was really sad and unfortunate that it... Oh, look at the bird. Hi.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, you didn't see it?
I moved. Yeah, I was looking at I said...
No, it was right there.
Okay.
It was so cute. But yeah, so I just felt like that was really a shame and a mess. But he basically told the cameraman to get the hell out of his car. And... He ended up calling her. Well, she called him after she realized that he had gone or whatever. She was like, was it that bad with me or whatever, stuff like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Do you feel like Brittany was being authentic or do you feel like it was too dramatic? Because I felt like she cheated on him.
Yeah, that lady. That's what I felt.
I personally feel like she has already cheated on him. So I felt like it was a little bit of gaslighting.
Yeah.
personally. That's how I
thought
felt.
so. I thought
So
so
I didn't know.
too.
I really wasn't able to buy
she
the
found
tears.
that he was what? He was talking to
And had his weenie on the internet and stuff.
yeah, but
I mean,
you can say okay, that's cheating. Well, I can definitely say you being in bed naked
with a woman.
with a whole woman.
E-
I could say that's cheating as well.
Yeah, even if you didn't have sex with a man, doesn't matter. Like you're still trying to be intimate with the same sex or whatever. Yeah, so it's still cheating regardless.
It's still cheating.
Yeah, so I just felt like you were not above the whole cheating thing, Brittany. So I just felt like her being all dramatic and all that. So I just felt like it was a lot. I felt like it was gaslighting.
Yeah.
But and then she had no tears.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about people in the no tears.
Like,
like you did all this to me.
All this, well, not because he doesn't know what you did. We know as the audience, and he will know later on.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, I was happy that
they ended up getting back together.
They went back. She moved to Florida. He moved there with her. And they ended up getting back together. I did not see her being away from him. He is the one who looks after the children.
Yeah, and I don't really see her being that proactive as a mom. And she had a child before him as well.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
And who looks to him as father.
Listen, it's not easy being a single mother. You have to be really built for that. And I don't think she was.
No,
to be honest.
He was the one taking care of the kids. We saw that. And now you're in Florida by yourself. I don't know if her mom was there with her.
I don't know who was there with her, but she swiftly got back with that man, child. They look much better now.
They do look happier.
Yeah, she looks better.
From
the environment
where you both cheated. Now you're in this environment. That's better.
Hopefully everything will stay good and that they will not be there cheating on each other.
Exactly.
Because I just felt like it would have been such a shame to let this marriage go to waste.
Yeah.
Because I always felt like Marcelino was a good person.
Yeah.
And that he actually really cared about her.
He just wanted to be with her by himself, I think.
Yeah. And she was just into women.
Yeah.
But you gotta curb that, sis.
Mm-hmm.
You have got to curb that.
Yeah.
Like for real.
Yeah.
And just stop doing foolishness.
Yeah.
But I think let's talk about Chaz and Branwen.
Yeah.
Apparently he decided to call the snitch and talk to her about the whole thing or whatever and stuff like that. He had a whole little dramatic thing at the ocean where he threw his probably $20 Walmart ring into the water and all this stuff or whatever.
And
Chaz
everyone bites the dust.
Yes.
On to wife number 6.
My thing is, Chaz, I just felt like you never really loved her. You saw this woman as a sex object. And the thing is, he even made this horrible joke about how, I instead of me worrying about her or whatever, I can go to a much cheaper prostitute who's on the corner, which I thought was so effed up.
Yeah,
I was like, that's how he really feels about her though, because he never saw her as a person.
He goes. That's where he goes.
Yeah.
He pays for sex. This is what he does.
Yeah. Yeah. I feel like he just never really cared about her as a person. Just the way he was acting.
Her, she will be doing all these sex things with him.
And that she will be so grateful because she's an inmate, so she'll just do whatever she wanted and all this stuff. And it just didn't work like that because at the end of the day, she's a human being. And I always feel like women who maybe are stripping or prostituting themselves or just they lead with sex, it's a lot of pain behind that.
There's a lot of pain behind that.
So it's really not just this woman who's just like, oh, she's just a freak. She just wants to be a nympho or whatever. Like, it's not about that. It's just really about a lot of deep pain behind all of that. Yeah. So if you thought that was my worry, was
that she even said that
she had never had sex sober.
Without being high. Yeah.
I felt like she had been sexually abused young. He even said that. Yeah. So I'm happy that it's over, whatever. But I don't think she should be with YOLO. Like I don't think YOLO is about anything
YOLO
either.
doesn't seem healthy, mentally, physically, emotionally,
spiritually, like nothing at all. So I don't
doesn't expect anything from you. You know why? Because he has nothing to give to you.
Fact.
So that's why he doesn't expect anything from you.
Yeah, and just because
he accepts you how you are.
Because he ain't no spring chicken either. So I mean, what does he have to try to be on some high horse?
I just feel bad for Branwen. It's like, and I guess people who come out of prison, there is not a place, I guess, where they can go, and just kind of rehabilitate. Like they don't. I don't know. It doesn't seem as though they help them find jobs.
Or help them emotionally.
Help them find jobs and stuff like that. So what happens is they get out here, and especially if they don't have a support system, they go right back to what they know.
Facts.
To make money.
Yeah.
Because a lot of places probably want to hire an ex-convict you know?
Yeah.
So I feel bad for her because I feel as though she really wanted, she thought that this was going to be a different kind of guy, like he'll be a nice guy.
Yeah, but girl,
And
nice
come
guys,
to
they can be
find
the
out,
worst ones,
yeah.
honestly.
Come to find out that not because you have a little more money means that you will be a decent person,
Yeah, exactly.
you know? And that was, I felt that was just sad for her because she went right back into that life again.
Yeah, that's what I think she did. Because it seemed like she was doing it and everything.
Yeah.
Especially because she made a very odd comment about how, oh, if I was prostituting, you wouldn't still love me. I thought that was very odd.
Yeah, because she was already prostituted at that time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think it's very unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? And those e-cigarettes or whatever they call them.
Those
Definitely
ones
would
are
not.
the worst. That whole
They're-
vaping thing.
It's horrible.
It is. I mean, because we're looking at people who are vaping, and they just once we see them starting, they look terrible. I mean, could you
Like-
guys get in the comments and? I mean, I don't vape. I've never smoked before in my life.
Yeah.
But I just feel like that whole vaping thing. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know, I heard that one puff is almost like
It's a little
100 cigarettes. And it's a lot of smoke. It's a lot of smoke that you're inhaling and exhaling. Like,
because
it's
these
nothing
people,
to
you
joke
see
about.
them all of a sudden vaping, and you just see them
Like
as
their
the,
skin
as the
caves in.
show continues.
Yeah.
They start having like this grayish pallor, and they all just start looking a hot mess. They start getting really skinny. They
Yeah.
look ill. You guys get in the comments if you guys notice that too, with people who vape, or if you know anyone who vapes.
Yeah, because it was Nicole, and then it was this girl, Brandwin. They all just looked very haggard. And then
Yeah.
even Nicole's girlfriend or wife or whatever,
Also,
she ended up getting like kidney failure or something. Like she
Yeah.
had some really serious health issues
Yes,
that
she
she
did.
thought that she could die from.
yeah.
So I don't think that whole thing helps like at all. But yeah. But that was Chaz and Brandon or whatever. They've separated. She is now going to be with YOLO or whatever, stuff like that, which I think is a bad move.
I
But-
think so.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
So let's get into Sarah, Destiny, and Sean. So he is upstairs in his daughter's room, and he has decided to pick up a call from Destiny. Why are you picking up the phone?
How
Like,
come she's
why
not
are you picking up
blocked?
the phone? How is she not to? I feel like he likes the drama.
Yeah,
Because
I think
it's-
so.
Listen, if I don't want to talk to somebody, I just block them. Like, I really don't think about it twice. I'd
Yeah.
rather block you than to have to do a confrontation and tell you why I'm blocking you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, to me, I feel like he likes the drama.
Yeah, I think so.
I just
think
don't
so
get
too.
it.
I really do.
Yeah, and the thing, she had to go upstairs and she had to catch you. It was like you're there sneaking. She's like, who are you sitting on the phone with? Like, who is this?
Yeah.
So they're going back and forth, whatever, and stuff like that, and everything. Apparently, she
Funny.
knows that he has sent her money once or twice before, or whatever, and all this stuff. Like, it seemed like Sarah was
And then
really
she
trying.
talks to Destiny, but I'm happy that she didn't allow Destiny to like move her into this space, you know, of like, oh, he's doing this for me. She was able to say no. I
Right.
get his check. I'm the one who manages the finances.
Yeah.
You know, that happened a long time ago. No, you're not going to get money from him because I am the one who got his money. So I was happy that, you know, and even Destiny was like, the conversation's not going as I thought it will. Destiny, take care of your child. And
You're
focus
not
on
getting any
yourself.
money from him, like, at all. I don't
So,
know
like,
what you
delusional. She
expected.
is really delusional. Like, this
Well, I
is-
feel like it's because she's so desperate. That's why. I feel like she's desperate for money at this point.
I
Her
think
baby
she's not
father is
thinking
in
clearly
jail.
at all. She like
Well, it's the hormones. Her baby father's in
no,
jail. Her
no,
husband.
I mean, this baby is out now.
I know,
yeah.
but you postpartum depression, mom. We forget about that.
Yeah,
But
but
postpartum depression, I'm also sure
Yeah.
her husband being in jail. She's now a single mother. All of that.
but
It
she
mixed
wasn't
with
really
depression.
feeling like him like that. She wasn't feeling the husband like that.
I know, but she did say that he was always there for her and stuff like that.
Yeah,
and
but
it
she
would have
was-
been much more help if he had been there. But apparently he had violated parole because he was on drugs. Obviously, this man was about nothing because the fact that you
Yeah.
even decided that you were going to be on drugs when you know that you just had a baby
Yeah.
just shows me that you really ain't about nothing, that you really didn't care enough
Yeah.
to stay out of jail and to not violate your parole.
Yeah.
And now you're back in jail. I'm sure you're happy because you don't have to have the responsibilities of being a
anything.
father.
Exactly.
And it's just sad. It's very unfortunate. I feel bad for Destiny. But you gotta stop calling that man. You ain't getting no money, boo. You ain't
No.
getting no money.
Money for what? A promise of a ring?
And a car that he owned? Go to church, Destiny.
Yeah.
God
And
performs
Sean,
miracles.
you're married and you have a child,
I don't know how long I'm married for.
and you finally got your children coming around. Your, children from his ex, the baby mamas. You finally got, your children on your side. Do not mess that up by getting back in with destiny. Don't do it. It's not worth it at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So who's next?
Let's
Oh,
see.
Ray
Ray and
and-
Brittany,
Yeah,
they
yeah.
finally got married. She had her
It
wedding.
was a beautiful wedding, actually.
Yeah, really kind of. It was simple, but she
Yeah.
had a really nice wedding. I'm sure she's
Wedding
super happy.
gown. She's very excited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm happy that she and her Ray were actually able to get married and
Yeah.
everything.
I think
But
so.
do you think that marriage is going to last? I really don't. I hate to
I
say
don't
it.
know. I don't know. I'm hoping it will. I kind of feel as though it will. Because I think she's going to be patient with him.
I don't know, but I just feel like he has a-hole tendencies. Like the whole prenup thing
Yes.
really made me see a different side to him.
Hopefully he will really appreciate, because it just seemed like he got really comfortable when he went to that strip club. Like, you know what I'm saying? Getting back in with his old gang, how they used to shut down strip clubs and all this stuff.
I
He
don't know.
just seemed very comfortable in that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she didn't do the prenup, so I'm hoping that
I thought it was a red flag.
he will
Girl, you
understand.
cannot move from Texas. Okay? If you are seriously going to continue to have this prenup, you can't move to Texas.
I don't
don't
think she
think
will,
you
because the
can.
parents are there.
Yeah.
Her parents are there and stuff like that, so.
Well, the fact that he even influenced her not to get a prenup, I don't know how strong her family influence is going to be.
Well, she
Usually,
found-
a
but she-
husband trumps the parents' influence.
I know, but she
after a
found
time.
out that in the state of Texas, really he can't get access to, if the parents give her their stuff, he can't have that. He can never get access to that, so.
Oh, we hope so.
Yeah, I mean, the state of Texas, I think the state of Texas is always there. I mean,
But isn't it
it's
really
a
for the
big
men?
help for people who have more money.
Yeah.
Yeah, that really helps them if you're in Texas.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy that they're married now and everything. Hopefully he will be a good man to her and it will
Yeah.
all work out and
You will
stuff.
realize what a blessing he has.
Oh my god, but Kevin, Kayla, and Tiffany.
Mm.
Anyway, he decided to come what's it?
Confront.
Confront, I said
Kayla.
confront. Confront Kayla about the whole thing about her texting or whatever, stuff like that, which I thought was very interesting that how the whole thing even like transpired. Like at first she was kind of like he was upset with her or whatever, stuff like that. But then she was like, well, the thing is, you need to take some accountability because it's because of you that this even happened. Which I do believe, Kevin, you should not have been cheating. You should have really just stuck it out with her.
Yeah.
But I feel like men, they always get into this thing where it's like one woman breaks their hearts and
Yeah.
every other woman has to pay for it for the rest of their lives.
Absolutely.
And that's just what he did with her or whatever.
Yeah.
But now it's like she has gotten her man back. He has decided that let's work it out and let's see, let's try to make it work and stuff like that. And he's like, I'm tired of being a bad guy and you seem like this angel and all this stuff. And you ain't no angel, da da. I mean,
But I thought
Kevin,
it was
like,
kind of sweet that Kayla was like, why don't we try? I know I cheated on you, but why can't we
but it
just
really
try
wasn't
again?
even cheating though. Like when he told us the whole thing or whatever. When she told her, she said that basically that while they were in the talking stages, which really, I know the talking stage is, really is nothing. You're just talking to the person trying to get to know them or whatever.
Right.
Until somebody decides, oh, hey, let me be your girlfriend or
Okay,
let's
let's be exclusive.
court or let's whatever the case may
Yeah.
be. You're just getting to know them. So really it's not cheating. If I'm talking to multiple people, it's not that serious. You know what I'm saying? Like, you haven't made a serious commitment to me, and that's not what they had even done with each other.
So that's what
So
happened.
yeah, so it wasn't even cheating. So she talked to somebody else, or she had sex with somebody else with an ex, which I thought was very interesting. Also, that she said that it was an ex that she kind of like comes in and out of her life, which is kind of like what she did with Kevin.
Yeah.
So patterns.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just felt like that whole thing was really a mess. I felt like him doing that and treating her the way that he has really did not warrant it.
No.
Like, you have been sleeping with other women, you've been cheating on this girl,
I
you've been making her
know.
look stupid. But men have like memories of an elephant, and they can just really be.
They just pick
They really
whatever
just hold
one.
grudges, and they
Yeah.
really just make you suffer. Like if
Yeah.
you decide to let yourself sit there and
Yeah.
suffer, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I thought it was crazy that she actually got him back. I
I
just don't
mean,
see why she's
They
wasting her
both, I
time.
think they both decide. I think Kevin actually really likes Gail. I think so. And they just decided, you know something, let's try a real relationship and be like exclusive with one another. let's try that. I mean, he's getting older, so is she, and so that's what they decided to try. And so I was actually happy about that. She finally got her man. And
This is
Tiffany
toxic.
finally went with someone who she does not have to fight, deal with cheating and stuff. So she
I
said,
thought she
so,
had moved on. I
yeah.
honestly did think she had
Oh,
moved
she
on
has
because she
moved
had
on.
cut him off completely.
Yeah,
And I was happy about that because I mean, like Tiffany deserved better.
I know.
Kevin really wasn't about anything. Him
No.
and Kayla deserved one another, but
No.
she found herself a new person. Kevin says that he's faithful to Tiffany,
To
to
Kayla.
Kayla. I don't know how true that is.
I think he will. I think he'll remain faithful to her. They both played their little games with one another, hurt each other. Now
Yeah.
it's time to, yeah.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Hopefully he is.
Yeah.
But yes, let's talk about
Is the-
Amber and TC, y'all. So she gave him
Oh my
3
goodness.
pregnancy tests.
Yeah.
All of them came back positive.
Mhm.
He says he needs a minute. He goes pours himself a drink. And that was very interesting. But he did come back down. He sat downstairs or whatever. And he was like, well, I would like to have a girl or whatever, stuff like that.
Mhm.
But she was like, it was a pregnancy that could definitely end her life. Anyway, long story short, she said they both decided that they're going to have an abortion.
And he didn't go with her.
I think it was more on TC than it was on her.
But she said
I
that
feel
she
like-
really wanted that baby.
I think she would have risked. Maybe losing her life to have the baby. I think she was at the point of her life, and she wouldn't. I mean, she wouldn't have wanted to leave him
And
up
the
there.
doctor didn't say for sure
That
He
you
was
would
like,
definitely
"You have a
die."
chance." Yeah.
You have a chance or whatever, but maybe
Yeah.
you needed to just maybe eat healthier, maybe go on a green juice while you're going through this whole thing or
Yeah.
whatever. I felt like she could have made it. You know what I'm saying, or whatever. But I feel like TC definitely did not want her to die, and he stuck with a child that he never really wanted.
Yeah.
So I really do feel like the abortion was more so on his part. And the thing is, I feel like, I mean, you even said that you feel like she really is trying to please this man and
I
be
think
with this
so,
man,
yeah.
and she's not trying
But
to
she's
ruin
like,
that.
he's the, I guess, best guy she's ever had or whatever. He's a nice guy.
She was quite, I don't know, quite feminine. Like, I've never seen
And she was
Amber
kind, she was
act feminine. She's like,
wonderful.
I never thought I would have this life where I would have the man that I love, living this life, and then be able to get pregnant. You know, I want to have a baby with him.
Yeah.
I'm just
But
like,
he-
whoa,
he-
Amber,
he
this
was
is a
not-
totally
yeah.
different side.
Well, I guess the hormones too, but
Yeah.
he did not want that. He really didn't. You could tell in his face he didn't want that.
No. And I felt like it was unfortunate.
Yeah.
But I felt like she would have actually saw the pregnancy through if she had a partner who was like, let's see it through. I want this baby. I want us. Let's just pray on it and
Let's go
let's
to
just.
the doctors. Let's see what we can do.
Yeah.
From your part, your side, and stuff like that. But
Yeah, and he didn't even go with her. The
No.
day he called her, he didn't even say, oh, I love you. She had to call him and get into an argument with him
With
about how,
him.
oh, you need to do this. You
but
need
he
to step
needs
up.
to comfort her and stuff like that.
And he really was not trying to do any of that,
No,
whatever. And
he
he's
really
like, you know, he said he really just wants to crawl up in a hole and die when she cries.
He wants to crawl up in a hole or move away from
Yeah.
where she is. So.
Basically. So I don't even know that. I mean, I don't feel
So
like
is
that's
he
a
gonna be
man.
a comfort for you? So I don't know what you really see in him, Amber. Is this man gonna be a comfort for you? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't see this working out long term. I feel like this whole abortion thing, she's going to come to really resent him.
Yeah.
I
think
feel,
so.
and I feel like it's going to break up the relationship in the end.
And did she? Okay, this should be. Oh my goodness gracious! It's just.
Where'd it go?
It's went this way. Okay.
It's not in my hair, is
It's
it?
not. It's seriously not in your hair. You are okay. It's not in your hair, honey. It just went this way. I think it maybe because you thought your hair was a big flower, but it went this way. You okay?
My chest. Y'all saw a big B, right? Because I know I ain't tripping. But
what did he say in the finale? Like she is trying to.
they're still working on their relationship, and she's hoping to move in with him.
So that man still has not moved her in. I don't think it's going to
This
work.
ain't gonna last.
I
Sorry,
don't think
Amber.
so. I really don't. I really, really don't.
Yeah.
Especially after the whole pregnancy thing, he's gonna be like, I gotta be careful.
I gotta be extra careful because she done
Because-
got pregnant.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's
I
just a
do
mess.
not want it to happen again at all.
Yeah. Let's talk about Taylor and Chance.
Taylor Chance, yes.
Yes, so they're doing a gender reveal, and she says she's doing it because she wants him to get his mind off of the wedding. It's not going to work
It's not
because
gonna work.
even he decided to bring up the whole paternity test and all
Yeah.
this stuff or whatever and everything.
But he
And
got the results and found out that,
that
yes,
he is the
baby
daddy.
father.
Idiots.
Came back like, yeah. Came
Like
back
an
just
idiot.
like an idiot. And talking to her and, I'm so sorry.
I'm
and-
sorry I put you through that. I think he really thought that him doing all that would really have a bigger effect on her than it really did.
Exactly.
Because she knew you were the pappy and she knew why you were doing it anyway.
Mhm.
So she really wasn't impressed or
Mhm.
stressed about it whatsoever.
And all the stuff you're doing, even she got a plane to go across it, it's a boy, and she was thinking even that moment,
How much
How
money
much
is
did
this
that
going to
cost?
cost? And the thing is, like Chance, you're not making her feel like, oh, you're going to actually be a good husband because you're
Yeah.
here using all my money and you're here
and which
spending
tells me,
almost.
I wonder,
I can't trust you.
Does he have access to, at least she got a card for him?
I have
You know,
no
like a
idea.
second card, so he has access to all her money.
But he's been getting out a lot of loans, like a lot of loans. Like I think he's gotten like 2 or 3 already, which is ridiculous.
I wonder
And
what he
he's
went to jail
thinking-
for. Probably was he identity
White collar
theft?
crimes, I'm
Was he
sure.
identity theft and all kinds of things?
I'm sure.
Anyway.
So I feel like the whole thing is really just a mess, and that she's doing good by not marrying this fool
yeah.
because
Don't tie
he
your
will
stuff with him.
he will literally mess up all your finances. Because the thing is, he's not even smart financially.
Mhm.
He's like, well, let's take out a loan, let's do this, let's do that,
Everything
whatever.
he wants
I'm-
to take out a loan.
Yeah, like I'm trying to take it to the top. You can't take people to the top by having
By
debt.
having debts, exactly.
You can't. You
No, you
can't.
really
It's like
can't.
you really have to try to be
So,
debt free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And by the time it's all over, she will be millions in debt with
Yes.
this idiot.
Mhm.
So she has got to make sure that she's not trying
And
to.
keep your home. Don't let him leave. Get you out of that home.
I know. Put you in some home that he has to flip. He couldn't even flip the garage for your sister where she overdosed.
Properly. I know.
Man, please. This man ain't
That
about
is
nothing.
funny.
I know.
Well, like it's so true. You couldn't even fix the garage. How
You
gonna
couldn't
do
fix the
rest?
garage.
Oh,
You didn't put no.
please.
You didn't put no paint. You didn't paint it. You didn't put a bidet in the bathroom.
No.
You didn't put a bathroom in there.
Mm-mm.
You didn't even put any carpet down. Like it literally looks like a place where it's like a trap house.
Yeah.
It looks like a trap house where people do drugs and they leave it a mess and then they go. And that's exactly what happened.
What happened to her? Yeah.
But
And
anyway,
I'm so happy she came. She spoke to her dad.
yeah, sure did.
They haven't talked in a while,
Mhm.
and he was able to tell her he loves her and stuff, which I think it's a wonderful end to her new beginning.
Yes,
You know, that's what I felt like. She just got the closure, and now she's on her way.
I know.
Yeah.
So I'm really happy for her and
I'm very
everything.
happy for her.
But yeah, apparently,
And what's her name? Amber.
yeah.
She thought like she's losing her sister. You
And-
lost her when you put her in that garage.
Yeah,
And when
you
she
did.
went through rehab, she really got the clarity. Because I am sure a counselor was like, they put you in the garage. They moved you from your room to the garage. Your twin. Like they gave her clarity on that.
Yeah. So it is what it is, too.
That's what it is.
But yeah, so that was Chance and Taylor. But obviously, the wedding is still not happening. He's hoping to marry her in 2023, but she is still resisting that.
Mm-hmm.
But let's bring it to our last couple, Dante and Lindsay.
Oh boy.
Well, ex-couple and Blaine. She decides to go to Dante's house with Blaine outside of the car, just like
Yeah.
this.
Wanted to
Apologize
get
to
closure,
him,
yeah.
get closure, whatever, stuff like that. She
Yeah.
wanted to bring back the laptop for him. He told her to
brought
keep
her.
it.
He bought her. Yeah.
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 But I'm happy that she did. She didn't try to scam him completely or
She
whatever.
really didn't.
Yeah.
She really didn't. And I think when she met him, she was just like, I just can't do it.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
think
saying?
she really was trying to be a better person.
Just a better person. It's like, I just can't. I can't just scam him like that, you know?
Yeah.
So, and she wants a new beginning. And then she has this guy now who loves her. She's able to go see her mom. Her mom now is hugging her,
Yeah.
where the mom was very standoffish in
Yeah.
the beginning. And, you know, has her daughter there. You know, and they seem to be having just a good time, a nice family time.
Yeah.
So I was very happy for Lindsay, and I was happy for Dante, who declared that he's black ass. Will no longer
He dated
be
inmates.
inmates. And if he's black ass go do that, we should beat it.
We'll be right there.
We'll be right there, Dante. We will be right there. We see another stuff with you, and yeah, we'll be right there.
Hopefully this is the last time you are on the show.
Yes.
But the mama did decide that she's going to introduce him to another white woman.
Yes.
She realized that this is his type. That's
his
who he
type.
likes.
Yeah, that's what he likes.
So
And she went, but this woman is not an inmate.
Actually, it's her co-worker's daughter.
Yeah, a friend's daughter, she said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So happy about that or whatever stuff like that. So hopefully he can actually work it out with her and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But he is still in contact with Lindsay. Lindsay was crying about how she misses Dante, which I thought was very odd.
Yeah.
But that was my best friend.
Well,
Girl, you barely called that man when you came out. But yeah.
I guess Blaine is not providing as emotional a support.
Yeah, I guess not.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. But he did say that he was single though, so maybe he didn't work out with that lady that the mom found.
Probably not. He might go back. I feel like Dante has this whole hero syndrome. He needs to be a hero for a woman. And that's why he keeps on going for inmates. But you can always go to somebody else, Dante.
Exactly.
So I don't know.
You can have someone who's looking for a hero. There are a lot of women who would love to have a hero, and they've never been to jail.
Yeah.
Look for those.
Yeah.
But remember, I always remember when Dante said he likes crazy.
He did say that.
I remember what he said. I said, Dante, he likes a woman who got like an edge to her.
Well, don't let the edge, stab you in the chest at night.
I know, because, you were very upset this time around.
Yeah. But yes, you guys, that was life after Lockup. We hope you guys enjoyed this review and this live. We know some of you guys are asleep and everything, so we hope you guys get to enjoy it when you wake up.
Yes.
But it is Mary.
And Alma.
You guys have to like,
Subscribe.
share,
and comment
down below.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.
Careful with this thing, Mariam. Don't lean like that for the
How do I end it?
I don't know. Why don't you hold it with you? Why don't you move that? Okay. Okay. Let's see how to end it. It's not the same like when it's on the laptop?
No.